Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am jumping on to do a layout for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And let me show you the sketch. And I was excited to see it because I've actually scrapbooked this before for a design team thing at the scrap room. So how great is that? It's a sketch by Brenda Ragsdale. If it's not this one, it was super similar. Doesn't matter. All right, so we've got a big circle, smaller circle, big fishtail banner, nice strip of paper here, and we have, like a little tab thingy, embellishment, awesome. Okay, I have that going on. But if you've been following along, you know days 1 through 15, I am using my Not Just for Boys Kit Club page kits, and I used this page kit, which is a page kit by Merity, April 2021. Recently, for Jackie Malzahn's like subby celebration hop. So I was looking at him like, is it killed? I just don't feel like it's killed. I've got these great pieces still, right? So I'm like, all right, let me just go forward with it. Now I don't have a full-size sheet. And what I've been doing in my weird little rules I make up for myself is I go to the next page kit and see if there is a piece of background paper I can use. And we've got a nice white cardstock. It's a smooth cardstock. Awesome. I've got that. So I'll just use that. I'm not going to overthink it. Then I have this piece here. It's Patio Party Jen Hadfield's, and it's painted beetles. Other side has these nice little polka dotty bits. And I have this that I can do the fishtail banner with. Awesome. Great. Because that's all the paper I have left from it, which I'm jazzed about. Oh, and I have these little bits. Now, I also thought I'd bring in Scrappy Adam. Has jumped in as well with this, and he's giving us prompts that he's using on his Dotty About Flair page, and it is banners and flags are the ones that go along with this today. I'm like, cool, I'll make banners, flags. Oh, the other things I have, and I'm planning on using two of these up, and I'll explain it in a second. I've got these Simple Stories, really great chipboard frames. And I have these Freckle Fawn chipboard wordy bits. So still lots of good stuff to use with this page kit, even though I've already done a full layout. Now let me show you my photo. This is me when it was warm, which is not now. Early summer, late spring, where it just started getting warm enough. Was not comfortable with being inside at a restaurant or anything. So my husband took me to a day date, which are my favorite. I like day dates, at this brewery down in the city. I'm sitting outside. It's like 70 and sunny. Some dude has a gorgeous classic car sitting there. I'm like, oh, I am living life. So that's all that is. Living my best life right there. Great. So that's what that is. So here's what I was thinking. You know how we have these circle bits? What if, I came in and used two big frames instead of circle bits? So that's what I was thinking with that. I'm like, I could use today because it brings in the car, the redness. Because I kind of have I have to have something reddish on my page. And then I could have maybe a snapshot of a happy life. And those could be the overlapping circles, which I kind of got to come out a little bit. There we go. Those can be kind of like my overlapping circles. Awesome. Now, I still get to make my fishtail banner, which I'll go ahead and do that right now. This is like, I'm having so much fun using up these bits that are gorgeous. So of course I didn't want to get rid of them, but I kind of mentally checked out on, if that makes sense. Let's see, this needs to go right about there. I kind of had checked out on them a little bit, and that is blending in a little bit. So I'm like, but I'm going to have pattern paper. Okay. That won't make any difference. And I like how the red and red. Okay. So I have that. I have these. I'm thinking now of coming in with these great little buggies. Maybe a buggy in one and flip it over and having this beautiful polka dot in the other. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to do that. Now, the other thing to consider is this is a lot of white for somebody like me. So I think, because this was already on my desk from when I did that other layout like we talked about. This is Nuvo Mica Mist in Barrel Swirl. I'm going to come in and do some mixed media splatty bits really quickly because I kind of know that I need them here and here and a little bit over here. Got it. I'm going to do that. I have a baggie right here, preferred splatty bit tool because, you know, it's a little, don't have to worry about my hand getting yucky, all of that. Because I know I need some over there. Yes, I know most of this will get covered. But I do have fear of plain white pretty cardstock. It's too pretty and white. That would be the fear. All right, beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. And yes, I reuse my baggies and I reuse my paper towel. It's gross, I know. It works out, I love it. Okay, those can go over there. I want to come in with just some regular splatty bits on top of it. And I'm going to set this aside to dry a bit while I go ahead and fill in my frames. I know, it's beautiful. I'm being facetious. I know it looks like a hot mess. It'll be fine. It's always fine. It's just paper, guys. Paper and ink. Not a big deal. So I have that. I'm going to let that dry to the side and I'm going to fill in my little frames and then I'm going to have to map my photo with something. I'll see what I have left. Give me a minute. So this is kind of where I'm vibing, but you know what I've thought is that with this white background, I think I need to come in with some charcoal colored ink and zhuzh up my banners a little bit and then do a little bit of like a charcoal or black splatty bits. I do know that I have some Heidi Swap Color Shine in black from Not Just for Boys. So give me a second and I'm going to do that. I like how this is coming together. Now, little issue. I literally don't have enough pattern paper left to map my photo. So I'm going to look through my kits to see if I have some black or something that I can mat it with really quickly. Okay, check-in time. And don't worry about that little polka dot. We are covering that with our photo. So I did use some of the Heidi Swap Color Shine in black, which brought in the black. You know, it needed more, just more. And I have my banners. Now I ended up with 3 because remember Scrappy Adams' thing was flags or banners. So I went with fishtail banners and I have like scraps of scraps left. I think it is awesome. I do have this piece. I don't know. Yeah, I have very little left from that. So that's awesome. I had to go into the next kit and I grabbed this little piece of yellow because I have yellow here. And that is from Vicki Booten. Color Study. That will be the next page kit to be used. And I think I don't even know what's going here. We're not there yet. I mean, I like it down here. So these are like this. This is wonky, this piece. So I want to tuck it because I kind of like this little bit. I like it as if it's a third frame. I think I do. I think I'm going to go tucked under like that. I think I'm just smitten with this little bit. So I'm gonna, yeah, we're going with it. All right, so I'm gonna just go like that. I thought I was gonna put some foam under it. So what I'm gonna do, because I think it'll get a little bit small, smished. My grandma used to say smished. I don't think it's a real word. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, oh yeah, this is super technical. Wow, that didn't work. I'm going to go ahead and just get a piece of foam behind it a little bit. There we go. Just so it has a little stability. Don't have a title yet. Probably will pop that in. I like today, so maybe something today. Don't know. No, I want to get bits here. And I have all of these great words, so I can concentrate on that. I think I need a title. I like this. Oh, and let me show you Brenda's sketch again. And it was from Scrap Room. So I did do this before. Has some stuff coming up here, little embellishing here, title here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my title there. It also called for a second photo, and I only have one. So I will definitely come up with something on the diagonal, or at least I'll try. Don't know, I'll try. Now, I do have this amount of sequins left from the previous layout I did with it, and they matched really well. So I just have that out in case. So I have this left I can use. You guys, do I want, oh, that might be an idea. Oh, yes. All right, I'm going to cut out these flowers, and this little bit right here. And that's going to be some of those embellishments that we saw right there. Okay, I'm excited. All right, I'm going to do that. Look for some alphas or a word or something for the title bits, and I'll be back in a minute. So let's see. I did cut this piece off the frame and this piece, and I liked the way that they looked layered. Now this little bit right here, maybe I'll get a little ink on it too. This is one of those little freckled fawn wordy bits. And I'm telling you guys, you can use these like 1,000 times. There are so many on here. There's that one. And then I have 2 down here. And I think I'm going to do the inking. Should have inked my big frames too, but that's all right. That's all right. We're just winging it. I can have some inked, some not inked. I might go ahead though and do a messy border around the outside of my white cardstock because it feels so weird just to use white. And I end up bordering so much too that it feels like it might be unfinished. All right, I have a special memory. I like this piece right here also that says playing because we were having ourselves a time with 0 responsibility. So let me see if I can find. Let's try this. This is by Arteza. I got this from Scrapbook Your Joy on sale. So let's see. Does it go in? Oh, it does. Let's see if I can get a little bit of messy line work done. Oh yeah, that's super messy, guys. No problem being messy for this girl. And I'll do it a couple times. All right, so what I'm going to do now is the fun part of going back through my Not Just for Boys, like extra goodies. Let me show you my tray. I have this tray. I have 2 little tray things. Look at the sequins, guys. And then I have all these wordy bits, and I have die cuts, the most gorgeous little star acrylics. So I have all kinds of little bits and pieces in here. And then the other place to go through, these are my extra alphas and stencils and fun things like that. So I have 2 bins that I'm shopping as well while I'm doing these 15 layouts worth of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. There we go. Messy, messy. Messy works perfectly for me because I'm messy. There we go. They're messy on purpose. Love it. Okay. And this pen worked really great. Kinda dig it. Arteza Ink Tonic 0.4. La-di-da. Okay. So I have that. Now. Oh, and I want to show you. I did the title Love Today. And I use these Dear Lizzie thickers. They're from Snapshots. So I'm going to put that back with my Not Just for Boys goodies. I have those. I used what I need to use out of my Freckled Fawn goodies. I do have these sequins right here. I'm going to use some of them, but I also want to see if I have any other interesting bits. So I'm going to play along for a little bit and I'll come back. And that is that. So I ended up finding Sew in these pink paisley 5th and Monaco. Where were they? Right here. So I have So in Love Today, and I thought that was cute. And then from these Brave Shiny Puffies, these thickers, I used these 3 stars, which took the place of my little butterfly bits right there. Now my title was supposed to be down here, but this was supposed to be a photo. So things got a little shifted, and that's okay. But that takes care of that page kit. And let me show you. I still have some of my sequins, but these weren't part of the page kit. I have these goodies, so I will put those back in my tray that I showed you and use them going forward. Now I have this piece of cardstock, because this kit came with, no, I stole this from the next page kit. Did I or not? I don't know. I think this was from the current page kit and this was from the next one. I have that. I've got these scraps and this chipboard piece that I massacred a bit. And that is that. So I will call this one done, this great sketch, as well as Adam's prompt of flags or banners. And I took that as fishtail banners. You know what I should do? I do have some of Adam's Flair. I'm going to see if I have a couple of his Flair that I can sneak in here as well. Then I can enter into the challenge on his page and be all fancy. Okay, I'm going to do that really quick. I'll show you in the still shots. Bye, friends.